two, what it do? Back again, back again, back again. We rolling them out, baby. You better keep up, better keep up, better keep up. Anyways, I'm at the gym right now. I'm in the parking lot. Just pulled up. Um, so update on the plan. We did add in a little bit more volume across the week. In chest, back. It was mainly those two, chest, back, and shoulders. So um, looking forward to the new week. However, today I'm supposed to be doing arms or biceps, triceps, and shoulders. But from yesterday's lift, I still feel a little sore. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in here and just do shoulders and get a stupid shoulder pump. Um, so it's gonna be a pretty short, quick lift. Nothing crazy. I mean, there's only so much you can do with shoulders. Um, let's see. So yeah, and then after that, I'll probably show you guys how I'm looking this morning. I didn't eat my first meal yet, and I think that I'll be fine. Reason being is protein synthesis is probably still elevated at this point. I'm eating a good amount of food. I went to bed pretty full last night. Got some glycogen stored, ready to go. And then I also have my intra workout. So that'll be able to fuel me through the workout. And then as soon as I'm done with the workout, I have some quick carbs and some protein, and I should be good to go. Today, we are taking my brother on a surprise, taking him to a surprise event for his birthday. His birthday's on Sunday. Y'all go wish my brother a happy birthday. It's Crew Soundways on Instagram. You guys know I tag him all the time. But he doesn't know what it is yet. He probably won't see this YouTube video. So I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all. So we're going to take him to see Drewski. Y'all know the Drewski the comedian. So I might put his picture up somewhere here or something. I don't know. But yeah, funny ass motherfucker, man. He's known for his little skits on Instagram, and it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be fun. This is my first time at a comedian show, so that's gonna be a hell of an experience for all of us. So it's gonna be me, my brother, and then my wife. We're gonna take a trip to LA, is where the event is being held, and Nayel will be with her best friend and her mom. So, and she'll be spending that at her house for a day, and then we're gonna take this time and really enjoy some family time and celebrate his birthday. So we'll also probably stop and grab something to eat before we hit the event. We don't know exactly where, but we do have some restaurants in mind. We have the Water Grill and we have the Perch. So y'all comment below which one you think that is pretty fire. Before you guys even get to comment, we'll probably already choose one. But you guys let me know any fire restaurants in the LA area for future reference. You know, I like to try, especially my wife. She likes to try new shit, new food. So, but anyways, I'm not gonna sit here too long. Time is ticking. We got a lot of stuff to do today. Probably gonna go get this car cleaned up after this lift. I gotta meet Sergio and get some stuff from him. And he left a few things at my house. So, without further ado, y'all stay tuned. Let's fucking get it. Shoulder pump going down. There you go. All right, so I'll tell you how we came in here to crush them rear delts. Really plain and simple, nothing too crazy. There's only so much you can do with rear delts. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start the first portion of the lift doing rear delts, because everybody can use rear delts. If you hit your side chest and there is no fullness and roundness within the back of that delt, that's because you don't have rear delts. So we're gonna start with something pretty heavy to begin, where I have, my energy is not tanked. I'm still pretty fresh, but also being able to apply as much output as possible with this movement. So this is going to be a seated row. But the way we're gonna set this up, we're gonna really isolate the rear delts as much as we can. We're not gonna like totally, completely, 100% isolate the rear delts. However, we're gonna definitely make sure we're applying the most leverage onto the rear delts, or we're gonna give the rear delts more leverage than the encompassing muscle groups. So what I'm gonna do is as I'm setting up, I'm gonna elevate my shoulders just a tad bit, so that way it keeps the traps from interfering during as much as possible. So we're gonna do 2 sets here. We're really only gonna do 3 delt movements, and we'll probably spam the fuck out of some lateral machines for the medial delts at the end. But we're gonna start rear delts, then medial delts, and then I'm done. The reason why I'm not doing front delts is because, well, yesterday I did push day, but also I'm getting enough stimulus and action on the front delts during the week. Anything dealing with pressing is gonna involve your front delts to some degree. So with that being said, I don't do any front delts at all. I don't think my front delts are lacking. If they are, that's something that, obviously when we get to that crossroad, we'll plan with Nick and seeing what we can do there. But I don't think I've ever got a comment or a feedback from a judge saying that my front delts are too small. So we're gonna keep doing what we've been doing. All right, so I'm gonna knock out 2 sets here, throw another plate on these. I did a warm up, do another plate on these, and then we're gonna get rolling. Make sure this mic is on. All right, we good to go. All right, see. So as I'm seated here, I'm keeping my shoulders elevated a little bit, and I'm just gonna keep them there as I roll back. So I noticed that out of these grips here, I really feel my rear delts in tension mostly with this bottom pronated grip here, right? Because you got the one up top here, and then you got one here. So I really give these a go. Let me know your thoughts on that, but I really feel my rear delts when I grab the lower pronated grip here on this particular machine. All right. So unfortunately, this machine, you can't really adjust the padding, chest padding. So I would like a little bit more of a stretch. However, if you're dealing with rear delts, you're not gonna get a pretty large range of motion anyways. So we're gonna do what we can with this and get it done. So. Oh shit. So it feels a little awkward at first, but I really feel the burn in my rear delts more than anything. And really that's all that matters, man. At the end of the day, we talk about tension, mechanical load, output, all these crazy big fancy words that you experts be talking about. But if you're feeling it, sometimes subjectively, that shit matters. Like, if you're feeling it in the rear delts, it's more than likely you're fucking targeting. Get back to the basics, man. You know what I'm saying? So we got another set here. Might do 3. I don't know. Depends on how I feel. But those just feel really, really good. I could have probably increased the load a bit, but we're gonna let those reps drop off every set. We're just gonna keep the load the same. There's no need to jump off the seat, unload or load up. Just we're gonna run the sets to the ground. All right. My recommendation for how many sets you do per muscle group usually depends on your recovery capacity. I wouldn't go more than 20 sets in a working session. Like you're just like overdoing it. You know what I'm saying? More than likely you didn't got enough out of 12 sets tops. Leave it alone, go home. You know? 4 to 5 movements on a chest press. On a chest day, 2 sets, you're good. You know, 3 to 4 movements on leg day, 3 working sets. You know, you're good. You should be fried by the end of that if you're really putting in the work. You know, you could do more. It just all depends on your response, really. You know what I mean? How's it affecting your daily life outside of the gym? How do you feel when you wake up? How's sleep? These things we gotta look at, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't think that it should be so complicated. It doesn't need to be complicated. Like you don't really need to have a degree to really build muscle. Like this has been going on for years before all of these case studies and these ego-driven nerds showed up out of the fucking bushes. All right, next set. Come on. Woo. Yes, sir. So ideally, I'm trying to get as much as I can, but then just because, so the range of motion is so limited on rear delts that I think it's really important that we get as much out of it as we can within a negative and that positive. So really firing off those fibers during that transition, not just on a contraction, not just on the eccentric, but really like flexing those rear delts all the way through the contraction. You get what I'm saying? I think it's really important. There's a lot of mental cues that go into lifting as well that we don't see. It's not tangible. And I think that's what kind of separates the experienced lifter from the beginner, is those mental, basically, triggers that get you to connect really well and apply stimulus onto the given muscle that you're targeting. We're gonna do one more set here because it feels so damn good. Feels like a cheat meal on a Sunday. Let's go. Hey. Do, do, do. Yes, sir. That's what you call a fucking set. All right, so we're gonna move on to our next rear delt movement, which is gonna be a little bit more isolating. And that's gonna be the rear delt pec deck, rear delt pec flies, or we call them reverse flies, reverse pec deck, however you want to call it. And we're gonna knock out 2 sets there, and then medial delts for the 6 pump. All right, so reverse pec deck flies. We're gonna jump straight into it, man. We're pretty warmed up. I want to keep that pump in the rear delts. But the main thing on this lift is keep that chest connected to the pad. Sit back a little bit, lean forward or hip hinge forward about 20 degrees. That way there's no cheating in play. You're not able to lift that chest up during that movement. Think about reaching out to the walls of the gym on the contraction rather than just swinging the arms back. And give it everything you fucking got. Let's go. Hey. Hey. Oh shit. Come on. No. 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 Oh. Oh. Let's go. Whew. So, a lot of people don't really know how to adjust the seat. So, the easiest way to figure that out is making sure that the handles are just about shoulder height, or maybe a little bit lower than shoulder height. That's something you kind of play around with, but that's generally the kind of area or range you want to be at in terms of adjusting the seat up or down. So we just did our first set, really cranked out those last partials, getting everything left out of the range of motion that we're capable of doing and the output that we had left, and really just getting every ounce of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something you learn the more you live. And keep it at 2 today. I'm on a time crunch. And then we'll move on to our medial delts. Hey. 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 Holy schmoly. All right, medial delts, let's go. All right, lateral machine. Self-explanatory, nothing crazy. As far as the seat adjustment, Make sure the elbows align with the pads. Grab the handles, or I prefer having the arms out instead of grabbing the handles. I just feel like you get more out of that. This particular machine, you're not gonna be able to adjust the profile, so all these Star Treks in here are pretty trash, to be honest. This is 24 Hour Fitness. There's nothing you're gonna expect more than this, but it's all about you and what you put in the gym. It's really not about the machine. So we're gonna get in here and get this shit done. 2 sets here, and then we end off on probably a drop set just to get a stupid pump before we take a look at the shoulders in the posing room. Let's go. Feels kind of weird. Maybe if I put it down a little bit. So this machine feels kind of weird already. That's a little better. It's a little light, so we're gonna run it up. We're gonna do the whole stack. And so for this machine, as far as the setup, just to be clear, there's an axis right here where these level arms kind of rotate. Once your shoulder's about at that level, as far as the seat positioning goes, and you'll be fine. Because I just realized my shoulder's a little bit too high, but it feels a lot better now. So we're gonna crank out the whole stack. Let's fucking go. Oop. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hey. Oh shit. One drop set. Oh shoot. Shit. All right, that's it. Let's go hit the posing room, see what it's looking like. That's it. Nothing to it. Basic, simple. Rear delts, medial delts. We're hitting front delts throughout the week. All right. Nice and easy. Good range of motion, good control. Stupid pump. Your girl loves it. Let's go. In here, but delts is kind of swole. To the side chest. See how round that looks. Whew. Oh, it's alright. I ain't had no food yet, so gotta head home, get something to eat, get something in me. But you get the picture. All right, y'all. Gonna head home, get some food in me. Appreciate you guys for tuning in again for another workout. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Merch at fortheloveforwinning.co. Make sure y'all support your boy. Until next time. Peace.